We have the final semifinal matchup starting tonight. We have the 7 seed Golden State Warriors taking on the 6 seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. Story for the Warriors, one last dance. These big three of Jimmy, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry have about a year and a bit left in them. Let's see if they're going to be able to go all the way. Where Anthony Edwards is in his 05 Randy Orton phase, the legend killer, the OG slayer. Anthony Edwards is trying to take down all of our favorite players of the past. But this is a very interesting matchup because very similarly to the Warriors-Rockets series, this Warriors team is going to have to deal with a lot more size again. Maybe not two centers ending the game big, but you got to deal with a Rudy Gobert. You got to deal with Julius Randle, who's very physical, Jaden McDaniels, Naz Reid. And the thing is, the Timberwolves know how to use that size, and they did it very well against the Lakers when they defeated them in Game 5. Rudy Gobert had a 27-24 performance. Julius Randle had a great game. And unless the Warriors want to play Quinn Post-Law in the series, they're going to be at a size deficiency. Luckily for them, they have Draymond Green at the center position. Obviously, he has an extreme hatred for Rudy Gobert, so you know he's going to be extra motivated in the series. But is he even going to be guarding Gobert? His skills are probably best fitted to be defending someone like Julius Randle, who's had a great playoff so far. So that means there's going to be a huge height advantage, no matter what, with Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves know what it takes to defeat a two-star-led team, and you know that the Warriors have their version of that, Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Obviously, a different dynamic because guarding Steph Curry off the ball is obviously going to be a nightmare. But at the same time, the Timberwolves have the size. They have the defenders to put on these guys. But they've shown even in the Houston Rockets series, they have the defenders to deal with them. They're still going to get theirs. The key to the Warriors in this series is just the same as the last round. Who's going to be a third guy? You know what you get from Jimmy. You know what you get from Steph Curry. But who's going to be the number 3? In Game 7, it was Buddy Hield. But it doesn't even have to be just Buddy. You can be a Gary Payton one day. Maybe Kuminga gets dusted off and get used here and have a big game. But I need a third guy somewhere. And that's for the Timberwolves. The key for them in the series is to dominate in the areas where they're supposed to dominate, which is the rebounds, which is the points in the paint. That's where they thrive. But it's also the three-point shooting, and I know they missed 43s in that Game 5 win versus the Lakers. But when you look at the other 3 games that they won, they've had 17 or more threes. They were able to blow the game wide open when they were able to hit from deep. We know Ant's going to get his. He's one of the top 3-point shooters in this league. But can Dante Vincenzo be consistent? Can you get some from Nickeil Alexander-Walker? Can Julius Randle continue to hit these threes as consistent as he has in the first round? And of course, you got Jaden McDaniels, which would be a plus if he hits the threes. And Naz Reid, who you know is like a 6-man of the year winner. This guy can absolutely explode at any time. But who's going to win this series? This feels like Chapter 3 for Anthony Edwards, him versus the OGs. But will the Last Dance Warriors pull through in this series? I think not. I'm going to go with the Timberwolves in 6. I think a lot of people want the Warriors to win. They want to have like this one last run with Steph Curry, and Ant feeds on that. He lives on being the villain. He wants to play the heel. He wants to play spoiler. And just a little extra, remember Steve Kerr told Ant at the pre-draft process, if we had the number 1 pick, we wouldn't take you. And you know Ant has that in the back of his mind. Let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure you like and follow. Who do you got winning the series? Warriors or